Hey everyone, it's Wayne here. I'm at the amazing Berkeley Animal Rights Center. You can see the Berkeley Animal Rights Center logo above me. And I'm about to make a phone call that's going to be probably a pretty intense phone call if I get anyone to pick up, to the Sonoma County Animal Control Officer to try and get them to take action about starving, rotting birds we found just a few weeks ago at a massive Amazon farm. And for the record, usually when we report animal cruelty at factory farms, instead of going after the factory farmers, they arrest and put us in prison, or try to put us in prison. So I have no idea how this conversation is going to go. They usually haven't gone very well in the past, but I've been told this gentleman, Kevin Davis, actually cares about the animals. He's going to make a good faith effort to investigate the cruelty we found in these farms. But we talked to the officers just a few weeks ago when we were outside of this farm, and we told them, if you do not take action by September 1st, there are animals dying in there right now. We found starving, rotting animals inside this facility. We had the body of a rotting bird in our hands that had been dropped off with us to inform us about the horrific cruelty happening at this farm. And we need you to take action now. The animals need us to take action now. In fact, we have the right to take action now because under 597E of the California Penal Code, if animals are starving and suffering from dehydration, we as citizens of California have the right to walk right into those farms and start giving the animals the care they deserve. So I'm going to make this phone call right now. I'm going to borrow Rachel's phone. Say hi to everyone, Rachel. Hi. There's Rachel. Rachel, very kindly, is letting me use her wonderful phone. I'm going to make this call right now. So I just want to point out to all of you that California does have a very aggressive eavesdropping law, which means you need two-party consent to record any sort of conversation. So I'm initially only going to record my side of the conversation. You're not going to be able to hear the animal control officer if he does pick up. What I will do is ask him, is it okay? I'm just recording this and broadcasting this so I and others can remember and record the details of this conversation. I'll ask him for the right to record the call. If he doesn't give me the right to record the call, you're just going to have to listen to my side of the conversation. I can record my own conversation. So I just want to say that to all of you, especially in the state of California, or if you're in another state with a two-party consent law for recordings, because otherwise you could accidentally commit a felony. And we don't want you to end up facing 60 years in prison like me, right? So let's make this phone call together now. So I'm making the call, 965-7106. And let's see what's going to happen. And I'm just going to tell him exactly the information we received. I'm going to explain to him the law in the state of California and ask him to take action. Okay, it's ringing right now. Let's see what happens. Move a little further away so I don't disrupt the other folks working at the Animal Rights Center. It's still ringing. Not getting a response. I don't know what's going on here. So I'm getting voicemail, guys. This is kind of frustrating, but I'm going to have to leave a voicemail. Yeah, I'm going to have to leave a voicemail, it sounds like. This is a very long voicemail message. Hi, Mr. Davis. My name is Wayne Hsiung. I'm a lawyer, former law professor, and founding organizer of the Animal Rights Network, Direct Action Everywhere. And I left you a couple of voicemails previously, but we found evidence of horrific cruelty at a massive egg farm in Sonoma County. Animals rotting to death, starving to death, and under California Penal Code Section 597E, we actually have the right to directly aid these animals. But we met some officers a few weeks ago outside of the farm, and they told us that we should contact you to try and see if we could get some action taken to investigate and address the animal cruelty happening at this factory farm and at other factory farms in Sonoma County. My phone number is 650-465-1672. Again, that's 650-465-1672. This is an urgent matter because we have evidence of animals starving, dying of dehydration, being torn to pieces alive as I speak. So we're hoping you can take immediate action. And I know many citizens of California and Sonoma County are really concerned about this. So please, again, reach out to me at your earliest convenience. We really appreciate your time. And I'm hoping we can do something about this very soon because by September 1st, if no action is taken, we'll kind of have to be forced to find other ways to try and assist these animals. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your time. And please call me back soon. Bye. Okay, so again, this is now, I think, the third time I've called Mr. Davis, and I really appreciate his time. I know these folks are busy. These are guys that normally work in dog and cat cases, And not to say that dogs and cats have it good in this country, they don't. But dogs and cats have it much better than pigs, cows, and chickens. So it's hard to get the animal control officers to ever do anything for animals and factory farms. But California is one of the states in the United States of America that does not have a farm animal exemption to the animal cruelty law. So cruelty to a dog is a crime, but cruelty to a chicken is a crime as well. And you cannot get more cruel than tearing animals to pieces alive, forcing them to live in their own feces, and allowing them to rot to death and starve to death over days and weeks. And again, we had the evidence. We had a rotting body of an animal who had been taken from this factory farm a few weeks ago when we confronted this massive egg farm. But there's a lot of power and money behind this industry. This is a supplier to Whole Foods and Amazon. It is a multi-million-dollar business with dozens, if not hundreds of employees, and they have, I believe, something like 1 million hens in this one facility. And this is just one example of the cruelty in animal agriculture in Sonoma County. And in the state of California, again, it is a crime to harm animals like birds, chickens, turkeys, cows, and pigs. It doesn't matter if it's a factory farm or a person torturing a dog in their home. It is a crime. And we want action taken about this criminal animal cruelty. We gave them this deadline of September 1st. If that deadline is not met, we're going to have to explore other action against the companies that are torturing these animals. And we have the right to do so. We have a legal opinion from a criminal law scholar establishing that we have the right to care for these animals, to help these animals, to rescue these animals, the right to rescue. But we're going to need your help for this because this is a novel interpretation of law. Factory farmed animals are usually ignored by even animal lovers in this country. We're going to do something that's never been done before in DXC history on September 1st and after September 1st, which is exercise our right to rescue openly and transparently if the government is not able to take action. So again, I really appreciate all of you joining this live stream this morning. I'm going to make the same ask I always do, which is share this live stream. Please click that share button, because if we're going to build the power we need by September 1st to rescue those animals, those hundreds of thousands of animals suffering in factory farms in Sonoma County, we're going to need your support. We're going to need the support of other people on Facebook and around the country. And the best way for us to get more support is for all of you to share this on live stream, to share this live stream so other people see this, other people find out their animals rotting to death as I speak, that the government is not taking action. In fact, that the government often punishes people for taking action, for whistleblowing, for showing the public what's happening in these farms. I and others are facing decades in prison. So I'm seeing Victoria McCoy is sharing. Thank you so much, Victoria. Please comment that you're sharing if you do share, because the more people comment they're sharing, you guys have heard me say this a billion times, right? Pamela Wisley is sharing. Thank you very much, Pamela. But as you know, the more people comment and say they're sharing, the more people who are watching this live stream will share. And when you share this live stream, people will see the entire thing. They won't just see this segment of it, they'll see the entire thing. So Kathy Grant is sharing. Thank you very much, Kathy. Joan Mordecai is sharing. Thank you all very much. And again, stay on the lookout, because on September 1st, we have that deadline, September 1st. There are birds dying now. Frankly, it's torture even to wait to September 1st. But we've made a good faith effort. We've talked to the authorities. We've talked to the animal control officers. We said, we'll wait until September 1st for you to do your investigation and take some sort of action against Big Ag in Sonoma County. And if you don't, we are going to have to. So I'm seeing Rob is sharing. Thank you very much, Rob. I'm seeing Bobby, Heather, Sista, Isabella, all sharing. Thank you all very much. It makes a big difference to all of us when you share and invite your friends to these live streams. Mary Kander is saying, I commented to 5 groups and my page. Thank you so much, Mary. Mary is an amazing activist who does stuff with SAVE and AV in North Carolina. I've met her many times. She's one of the most wonderful people in the world. And this is how our movement's going to grow, by connecting people who are doing great work for animals across the country to unify and concentrate our power so we can make changes in places like Sonoma County. And if we establish the right to rescue, if we establish with the county of Sonoma that we have the right to rescue animals and aid them when they're starving and dehydrated, that will open the floodgates, folks, for activists across the entire nation, frankly across the world, to go right into hell, right into these evil places and start taking the animals out. You can help us do that by sharing and getting ready for September 1st, when we're going to take action in Sonoma County if the government does not. All right, thank you all very much. I'm going to ask you one more time to share this live stream, and I'll see you next time. Bye.